Okay, folks, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've last spoke to you, since I put up a video. Just that I've been extremely busy in my personal life. I've started a new job, so that's taken quite a lot of my time. So today I'm just out on a road trip. I'm over towards. So as I was saying, I'm actually on a road trip today, and I'm actually down here in County Clare, and I'm not too far from Shannon Airport. And just in front of me here, I'll turn around and I'll show you, is this is Dromoland Castle, one of Ireland's five-star hotels. So I just thought we'd start our journey here, and then no, I'm not staying here, as I say, it's just a quick visit, but we'll have a quick look around here. We'll head a little bit further west, maybe over towards Kilkee and along the west coast there, and we'll see what we can let's see what we come across. So let's go. As you can see there, obviously if you're into archery, you can do a bit of archery here as well. And just on the far side of the lake, you can see there's actually a golf course. There is a golf club down behind the hotel here as well. So let's see what we can see. So you've kind of like a courtyard here, guys, and that's like the main entrance there to the hotel. And I won't go over and film because you don't know who could be staying here or might not like being filmed. Now, later this year, probably around October, November, I'll be actually be staying here, so we'll be able to do a video then on the interior of the castle and the restaurants, etc. So keep an eye out for that. So we'll move on to see what else we can see. So you can see there are people actually on boats out on the lake, so I'm assuming you can either hire boats or else maybe they're complimentary, I don't know. But when I'm here we'll find out. Just a quick walk around the exterior of the castle. As I say, we're not guests, so we can't actually go into the castle. So we may head up to Newmarket and Fergus, which is just 2 kilometres up the road, or else we'll head west and head out to the coast. So we'll see you now in a moment, folks. So folks, we're going through a place called Lissy Casey here in Clare, and we've gotten ourselves in behind. There must be if some local football team have won, so you can see here in the distance, yeah, all the people out waving, etc. And there's some kind of weird tradition here where they have it looks like fires. Must be some tribal thing, I don't know, but anyway, we're up ahead there. It's actually, it must be the coach of the
Yes.
okay, so up ahead there is the, I'm assuming it's the football team we're on that coach. So yeah, bit of adventure. County Clare. Folks, we're still in the parade here, I'm afraid. On our way to Kilrush. But then again, there's more of the fire burning. I have no idea what that symbolises. It's the only time I've ever seen it in any part of the country, but there you go. Hopefully the bus is turning off soon. We can continue on. Okay, so the bus is turned off, so we can continue on, folks, to Kilrush, and then hopefully on to Kilkee. Now, folks, we've escaped the end of the frigate. So that's coming in, and we've made it down here to Kilrush. So Kilrush is on Ireland's west coast, on the southwest coast, and just ahead that's Kilrush Marina. And if you head further out, then it takes you out into the Atlantic Ocean then, and then you have a place called Scadry Island, which is just out the coast. There are tourists that go from here, and you can do these whale watching and dolphin watching in the summertime. So it's definitely worth a visit if you're down this part of the country. Now, we're not going to hang around here too long. We just literally stopped for coffee. So I heard there's a place not too far from here called the Cliffs of Campon. Now, I've never been there. I've never actually heard. I just seen Google Maps there that you can go visit this place. So we'll take a spin down there just to see. We'll also stop off at Kilkee, the town of Kilkee. Also not too far away from here, which is definitely worth having a look. And again, if you're visiting Ireland, where you're from Ireland, you've never been, these places, Kilrush and definitely Kilkee, are places worth coming to see. They're really, really nice in the summertime. Not so nice in the wintertime. But anyway, so there you go. That's Kilrush Harbour. So, folks, there's a monument here just next to the marina. Three dolphins there. So, as I was saying, there are tours that you can go on out of the harbour out to see dolphins and whales, etc. And I did mention there's a Scadry Island, which was a monastic site. It's very hard to read. At one time, saying the Vikings attacked Scadry Island. Well. Some interesting history here in Kilrush. And these are just the companies in Kilrush that sponsor the monument. Okay. This is the sculptor, Danny Osborne. Nice monument. Okay, folks, so this is Kilkee on Ireland's west coast. So it's a popular, it's a fairly busy site, not a busy one. As you can see, there was quite large waves coming in, breaking over there. It's any kind of water sports, which is scuba diving, surfing. You know, this is definitely the place to come. As I say, it's really, really nice in the summertime. Not so nice in the wintertime. A couple of years ago, you can see the sea wall there. We came down here in the winter. The whole section of seawall had been washed away. There had been a bad storm a couple of weeks beforehand. A huge section of that seawall was gone. It was being rebuilt now, so it can be I say it's quite warm here. It's 20, 22 degrees, but it's extremely windy. So definitely a beautiful place to visit. Folks, I'll show you what this is Kilkee where we are. We're going to head all the way down here. I think it's down around here as to where those cliffs are. Okay. So folks, this is a Loop Head Lighthouse and it's actually closed. We can't go in. So just to give you a quick look. It shows you kind of, here we are here. This is where we were, which is up Kilkee, so we came all the way down the coast here. Now, the cliffs I was saying about are supposed to be over this way, but when we came up to the T-junction, there's no pathway down to where the cliffs are. So, but there is a pathway here. We'll walk down a little bit here and we'll see where it brings us. Okay. Just you can see the ships there. So the two ships in the distance there, they're coming down. They're coming down from the port of Limerick. So Limerick City is a good few miles up kind of the estuary there. There's a ship there now. Another ship coming in from the Atlantic. See, it's the Atlantic over there. America, somewhere over that way. So we'll take a walk down the pathway here and we'll see if there's anything of interest. There, folks. There's the two masts where the lighthouse is. So we come down a bit of a distance there. So you can see cliffs here. Big, very big waves coming in there. Very big waves. And then you have the ship there. Not sure if he's anchored there or if he's actually moving. It's hard to tell. Or if he is moving, he's moving extremely slowly. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of spray there, you can see it in the air. This is really cool. Okay, I'm gonna come and have a look. Try not to twist my ankle while I do this. Wow, you hear that noise? Wow. See if we can get a bit of video here. Hopefully I don't end up in the sea. Wow. We'll get down a little bit closer. A little bit closer. It's quite wet here. But you won't walk onto that area there. That does not look safe. Can you imagine this is a calm day? Like if the wind's not blowing that hard, you can imagine what it's like here when there's a storm, how big those waves would actually be when they come in. We'll walk around a little bit, we'll come around the far side here a little bit. Yeah, it looks like that ship is anchored there probably for the night. You can see there, like the whole headland is actually down at an angle as if it's falling into the sea. It's amazing. There you are, somewhere over there is America. Yeah, it's quite a wild place, this. Yeah, we won't venture any further, guys. That was definitely worth the drive today, you know. Just to see this. I've never been down here before. I've been to the lighthouse, but I never realised there were cliffs like this so close to the lighthouse. So amazing. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Now the question is here, was this thrown up by the sea? I don't think, well, I don't know. Because there doesn't seem to be anything else big enough. Hard to know, but yeah. And even though we're this close to the sea and the breeze, there is a breeze, it's actually very warm here. So it's around 20 degrees at the moment, so it's quite nice. It's not unpleasant. Not unpleasantly cold, and we're not getting hit by any spray. Ooh, wow. Oh, okay. Slippy. Okay, it's very slippy here. I need to slip the fell there. Okay. Slippy and slimy. Wow. That's amazing. Wow, look at that. That sheer wall, my God. See somebody standing up there in the headland. That's impressive now. That's really this. So it's almost going into a spiral. going all the way. So that's absolutely amazing. Okay, we'll start heading back. So definitely well worth. That was well worth the drive. Yeah. And I would say there's very few times a year you can actually come down here to see that. Look, just lucky that today is quite pleasant. It's not stormy and horrible. So yeah. Just really, really slimy, slippy, horrible. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't want to twist me ankle again. I've done it in the past. So, that's my son, Ethan. It's Katie, and then he's all know Christian. So the three of us came on a road trip today. So, yeah. So I'm a bit out of breath, guys. After coming back up the hill there, just to show you, you see the headland just over in the distance here. Now even from this distance I can see the waves hitting the coastline. They're so large, big waves are coming in over there. You can even see the spray going up in the air. So as I go back towards way up the estuary, you can have a look at the Port Limerick. The ships are there, they look like they're anchored here out in the bay. Obviously waiting to leave and enter at certain times. So right, we'll continue on our journey. We'll see where we end up. Hopefully not in an ambulance. No. So there, folks, the dangers of getting too close to the edge of the cliffs. That's literally the cliff edge there. And you can see all the way down. You can see the cliffs. There's actually a couple of holes through the headland there, and then there's a cave further down. Yeah, some poor unfortunate. Yeah, got too close and fell. Just further. So you can see there's the lighthouse there. So this is the right hand side of the lighthouse. The other side we were on is on the left. You can see where the ground is kind of sunk here. And there you go, there's, yeah. Eventually in a couple of thousand years time they'll all be gone. It'll be further inland. But we won't be here to see that, folks, I can guarantee that. Okay, we'll continue on to see where we end up. So make sure you keep watching to the end, folks. I have a couple of announcements coming up for a couple of future videos in the next couple of weeks. A few hotel reviews and we have a review of a very famous restaurant as well. Okay, folks, so I'm back home now. So it took a couple of hours to get back. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a quick little day out across around the west coast. Now, you know, as I'm saying, I haven't been putting much videos in the last couple of weeks. As I said, I started a new job, so I have been quite busy. But in the next 2 weeks, I'll be in the UK for about a week. It'll be a couple of hotel reviews. I have a couple of really, really nice hotels booked in Cornwall. So we're going to do reviews on them. I'm also going to do a review on the very famous restaurant in Cornwall too. So we have a table booked for that. So we'll review that and we'll do that as a video as well. I have a couple of other nice places around Cornwall that I'm going to visit, and we'll do videos on them. So stay tuned. If you have any ideas in places in Cornwall, let me know that you'd like to see, or you think that maybe that would be worth a visit. So again, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Don't forget to share the videos. And I'll see you all on the next video. Take care.